Hello. I'm the other half of the first story. They say you never know how strong you are until you have no choice. I was the owner-publisher of a small-town news magazine. It was a labor of love, but we had to shut operations down because we were operating at a time when print publications were failing. And so I found myself having to look for a place to live with 3 children, a preteen and 2 school-age kids. And we found our way to a small 2-bedroom apartment in not a great part of town, my boys sharing a room, and I sharing bunk beds with my daughter. And for the next few months, I just struggled. I struggled emotionally. I had so much shame at the loss of my beloved news magazine. I found myself in some really bad relationships, and I struggled financially. I was living off child support that wasn't making ends meet at all. And so on that day when the landlord came banging on the door, looking for that rent that was yet again late, I was horrified. I knew I needed to do something else. It was time. It was time for a change. So I found the list of customers, my ad customers from the newspaper, very carefully curated, and I just started dialing numbers. And I started offering them marketing services, and it worked. And I was able to launch business number 2, a small marketing consultancy. So from those calls, I landed a part-time marketing manager contract at a gym and a part-time comms specialist contract at a technical high school. Neither of them paid very much, but they did give me the opportunity that I needed. You see, as a single mom, woman, it was really important that I became self-sufficient. It was a priority for me to be able to contribute to my children's education. It was a priority for me to not have to rely on anyone else. And it was a priority for me to instill a drive into my kids, and I wanted to just be a really good role model for them. So I knew I needed to get some credential behind this experience. So at the time, Kent State University in Kent, Ohio had launched an online master's program, and it was a master's program in journalism, communications, PR, and marketing. And it was 12 months long, and so you would be 7 weeks intensive in class, 1 week off, 7 weeks intensive in class, 1 week off. And in 12 months, in a year, I'd have my degree. And I could do it all online. So I got approved for student loans, and I started going to class, 2 classes a week. And I read hundreds of pages of text, and I wrote long papers, all due by 11:59 p.m. on Sunday night. I remember being propped up in my bottom bunk, reading my homework assignments just by the light of the laptop as not to wake my daughter. Or I might be typing a paper and she had a nightmare, and I would look and she'd be curled up next to me, her sweet face next to me, just reminding me why I was doing what I was doing. I remember falling asleep at my desk at the gym. I remember carrying that laptop everywhere just so I could stop and study in a minute's notice. I remember giving up my sunny summer Sundays so I could be indoors doing my homework. We sacrificed a lot for that to happen. But I was so exuberant on that day when I turned in that capstone project that December. I couldn't afford to drive to Kent, Ohio to get to walk in my graduation and have my kids present. But I just remember how grateful I was the day that master's degree came in the mail with my name on it. We had done it. That piece of paper afforded me to double my salary in 1 year. It afforded me the ability to get out of an abusive relationship. It afforded me the ability to rent a larger apartment so my children and I could have more space. And it gave me the chance to climb the corporate ladder really quickly so I could collect all the tools of the trade that I still have today. Today, I'm the CEO of my own marketing agency, and I'm finishing putting my last kid through college. And I got here because I just wanted to be the best mom I could be. I had that drive, and I just wanted to be the best mom I could be, and I see that amazing drive in each one of my children. Jared, Julia, Jake, I love you. You are and forever will be the fuel that keeps me going. Thank you.